My name is Bryce Johnson, and I'm here today to talk about what is happening today at all levels of football regarding the issue of concussions and the concerns to player safety. I recently finished coaching my 8-year-old son in his first year of tackle football. I'm a big fan of the sport, having played it myself since I was the same age. When he approached my wife and I about playing football, it kind of caught us off guard because we hadn't thought about it very much. But because he kept asking, we had to. Having played the game since I was young, it's become a fixture in our house. With all the recent media coverage relating to the litigation between the NFL and its ex-players regarding the concealment of concussions in mental illness, it gave us pause. Like all contact sports, it's dangerous. We've had some of our children play other sports, namely soccer, so we understand the perils of playing sports. If it's something that a child wants to participate in, most parents want to cultivate that desire and grow it. But hearing about the long-term effects of concussions from football-related head injuries, we had to consider our son's safety. After sitting down and talking, my wife and I finally decided to let him play. After the season started, I was shocked to hear that player numbers in this league were down, and I thought this was strange because football has been the most popular sport in America for a long time, and I couldn't understand why this was happening. But according to ESPN.com, between 2010 and 2012, there's been a 9.5% decrease in youth participation in football, in popular football, which is the nation's largest youth football program. This decline is largely believed to be caused by the media coverage relating to NFL football and brain damage in its former players. Concerns about football and head injuries have outpaced scientific evidence, causing hysteria about the risk of playing football. The truth of the matter is that records show that children have been subjected to traumatic brain injuries, or TBIs for short, at a higher rate doing other recreational activities other than playing football for over a decade. A Center for Disease Control study that goes back to 2001 reports that wheeled sports, and this includes skateboarding and cycling, are annually the #1 cause of TBIs among children. According to an American Association of Neurological Surgeons report, cycling is the leading cause of sports-related head injuries in children under the age of 14, causing a little over 40,000 injuries, roughly double the amount in football. One of the positive effects of this whole situation is that it has raised awareness to the whole concussion issue. Through education, a solution is not far off. There are many different organizations that are working to make this a safer sport. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and NCAA President Mark Emmert have urged 19 governors of 19 different states to support legislation at cutting down on concussions in youth football. Rydell, which is a maker of football helmets, have joined together with Arizona State University and its football program to work on a research project aimed at identifying whether the effects of subconcussive hits are identifiable through blood-based molecular information. They have designed a helmet to measure real-time head strikes at practice and games using a system called the Rydell Sideline Response System. This will be used in conjunction with baseline data that was gathered before the preseason workout started to monitor players' molecular information. Football technology is always evolving. In 2003, Shoot Sports, which is the leading football manufacturer, introduced a revolutionary new football helmet made with thermoplastic urethane cushioning that is considered one of the most significant advancements in 30 years for its ability to absorb impact, manage heat, and resist mold, mildew, fungus, and bacteria. In 2007, Rydell introduced the aforementioned helmet system that enables a player to monitor the number of impacts that he experiences. In 2011, Battle Sports Science came out with a chin strap that had a computer chip embedded in it to measure the force of a hit to a player's helmet. Also in 2011, Rydell developed the Rydell 360 helmet, which features a lightweight face mask that flexes and disperses energy to help reduce the force from frontal impacts. Upon starting this past football season as coach, I was required to attend a coaching clinic and get certified with the USA Football Organization, which introduced me to the Heads Up Football program. This program is created to educate coaches in some key issues that coaches and players are facing, such as concussion recognition and awareness, heat and hydration, and proper tackling mechanics, i.e. heads-up tackle. By making coaches get this certification, it should assure parents that their child is being taught safely and properly the mechanics of football. Injuries in football are not going to go away totally, but through education and research, football can be made a safer sport to play.